This week on Fly Rod Chronicles, we're headed down to the Pipestem State Park in southern West Virginia to hang out with the Appalachian Wounded Warriors. This is an awesome show because we get to give back to the veterans of our great state that made the sacrifice to defend and keep our country safe. Helping us on this trip are the wonderful people from the West Virginia Division of Natural Resources, and all the way from Georgia, country music artist Thomas Fountain. Join us as we travel into the mountains of West Virginia to hear stories from some of our nation's heroes, and of course, do a little fly fishing. Stick around. Traveling the world, fishing, enjoying the great outdoors. Those are things that would have seemed impossible to me when I was a kid growing up in the mountains of West Virginia. I'm a lucky man, and I never want to forget it, and I'm hoping that sharing my experiences with folks will inspire them to do the same. I'm Curtis Fleming, and these are my Fly Rod Chronicles. Hey, thank you guys for coming, and we appreciate it. This is an honor to be with you guys, you veterans. We really appreciate this. Anytime I have a chance to do a show with you guys, it's just unbelievable to share the water with you guys. We appreciate it. This is the first time to be with the Appalachian Wounded Warriors. We went to the state of West Virginia, and you guys are familiar with a Zoom type meeting, and you see all these heads, right? That's all you see is heads. And when I presented it to Director McMillian and Brian and our colonel and all these heads, and we said we want to do something for our veterans, heads were bobbling like this. It's like, we want to do something for our veterans, which means the governor, the state of West Virginia, wants to do something for our veterans. We love our veterans, and we know that we have the highest population in the state of West Virginia of veterans that says, yes, I want to sign that paper, I want to take that oath and support our country. And thank you guys. The guy that made this happen, Rob Lunsford, he's coming in right now. And Rob, thank you for developing Appalachian Wounded Warriors.
So yeah, welcome to Pipestem. This place is really special to me, but not nearly as special as what we'd like to offer you guys this week here. You know, the sacrifices that you guys make to keep my grandbabies safe and give them freedom. I can't thank you enough. So this little token of our appreciation, enjoy it, take the time, whatever you want to do here, this guy will make it happen. He is the agenda planner extraordinaire. We hope to make this a regular event. I know, Curtis, we talked about this on the Zoom we had a few weeks ago, and you know, it's an opportunity for us. I think we don't pay back enough. So enjoy the food, enjoy the park. I think that's it. I don't want to hold this lunch up too long because I think everybody's hungry, and I know the food's great here. So thank you all.
All right, so we got all the vets down here at Pipestem. We got them fed. I hear there's fish waiting on them. Looks like everybody's loaded up. Now the fun part starts. My man! My man.
No, I just wanted to introduce myself. My name is Tia Mills. I was born and raised here in southern West Virginia. My stepfather is retired Command Sergeant Major, Army National Guard. My mother retired disabled Master Sergeant. When my brother was 25, he came back from Iraq. We lost him shortly afterwards. So I know and feel your pain, and I appreciate everything that you guys have done, and I'm honored and pleasured to be able to guide you fishing today. So thank you for coming. I really appreciate it.
Oh man, look at that.
There you don't back up. It makes it harder than that. But just stand your ground and play.
Nice, buddy.
Let him go. If he runs hard, just let him take line. Because he'll break it.
Oh,
there we
my
go.
man.
Woo-hoo.
My man. My man. Look at that fish, buddy.
He's all fired up. Now when he gets close, just take that rod, just slowly go vertical. That'll bring him right to our feet. There we go. Take that rod straight up over my left shoulder.
Hey, baby, give it to me. My man. Good job. Way to go, Tom. Way to go, Tom. And then you went over to what, Iraq was it, or?
Kuwait,
Kuwait.
pushed towards Iraq.
Yeah. And I wanted to thank you for serving our country. I got to watch when you caught that fish. Every time that thing tugged, it was attached to your grin.
You can't help but smile.
No, man.
You can't help it. That's the best living.
Yeah. And you know, with war comes pain.
Yes.
And it's something that, you know, medication and time, you know, it doesn't help. You know that. You know it don't. But I think a good fish fight, I think can help it, right?
Yes, it does. I want to get on another one.
Yeah, hey, you want this interview to stop.
I want to get on another one.
Leave me alone, Curtis. Oh, fish, attaboy, attaboy. It's all right. You can let him run if you want to. There you go. Now, fighting steelhead. They are like steelhead. You let him run. That's it. Keep him coming. Keep him coming. We got him. We got him. We got him. We got him. All right.
We're talking about
my man. My man.
That's right.
That's my man. My man. So what was your combat experience?
Desert Storm, 1990.
Really?
Two first.
Right. Now that was the first Desert Storm.
Yeah.
And that was in
1990.
and that was what, February? When that war started?
January 26th when their war.
January
and
26th.
the Grand War, we went in like, I forget what date that was in February.
Yeah. Where'd you go?
Rafa, with 201st.
Right.
Rafa and all the way, we made the left hook with the French Foreign Legions.
Really?
We was the first ones to fire on Iraq. 256 rounds out of a 155 howitzer. 42 days eating MREs, 72 days out taking showers.
Yeah.
I think, there wasn't much fishing over there.
No fishing.
Keep that rod tip up a little bit. There you go. Nice, yeah. There we go. There we go. Now swing your rod behind me there some. Boom! Fish! Oh, nicely done, sir. All right, give me a little bit of slack there with the rod. Now pop him out.
Now, hey, and I know you were wounded,
Yes, sir.
and can you tell me a little bit about it?
I was injured in Ramadi, Iraq in 2006.
Yeah.
A mortar round hit the building I was in. Fortunately, none of my guys were injured.
Yeah.
I was helping train the Iraqi police force, and my injury resulted in me losing my right leg.
Yeah. Now you were telling me earlier that you got involved with the Appalachian Wounded Warriors because of Hal, and you guys got a pass, don't you?
We do, a little bit of a pass, yeah. So Hal and I were stationed together in Iraq. 2005, 2006, we were with 101st Airborne Division. We went to Ramadi. At the time, that place was probably one of the worst places in Iraq. I often tell people when, later on in life, when I crack and bleed out, it'll be because of that deployment. Daily, we were in contact. There wasn't a day that we didn't have some sort of interaction with the enemy. But Hal, yes, was one of our mechanics.
Yeah.
I was his medic. And he was transporting some guys and got taken out by indirect fire. And I actually worked on him. What's crazy is I'm a West Virginia transplant. I'm not from West Virginia. My wife is a veteran also, and she got injured, got medically retired, and she's like, well, where do you want to go? And I was like, I have no idea. So we did a pros and cons list, and West Virginia was on the top of our list for everything that we wanted. And we moved here. And that was about 3 years ago. And my wife volunteers at their daughter's elementary school, and she sent me a message on Facebook. She was like, hey, this guy's got some issues and needs somebody to talk to. I was like, okay, well, if anything, we could relate to each other because we have shared experiences. And she sent me a picture of the guy, and I was like, this guy looks really familiar. And we got to talking, and it was Hal. It was the guy. I hadn't seen Hal since I put him on the helicopter in '05. So it was just absolutely coincidental that we bumped into each other again. And it couldn't have come at a better time because veterans need to lean on each other, and we needed each other at that moment, so it worked out great.
Wow. And here you guys are out fishing
together, yep.
Hanging out with Appalachian Wounded Warriors.
Don't give up. I did better. Wait. Nice.
Claire, thank you for inviting us down here to Mountain Water Adventures. I see it on Facebook. I've heard a lot about it, had some friends down here. I had no idea the little slice of heaven you had down here.
Yeah, well, we're kind of a well-kept secret.
When I told you that we had some local American heroes, you didn't hesitate. You said bring them on down.
Yep. Yeah, well, you know, my dad was an Air Force officer, as you know.
Yep.
And got a lot of family members who've been in the military, and I just really appreciate everything these people have done to give us this opportunity to be doing this today.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So,
You know, we look behind us, and you know, you got guys that's got scars physically, mentally. We've heard stories, and
yeah.
come down here and see smiles on their faces. And today, they get erased. You know, they get to go away for a little bit.
All right, get a little peace of mind for a little while.
Yeah. Well, Claire, thank you very much. We appreciate it.
My pleasure.
Yeah.
Yeah, James and I are happy to have you guys here, and maybe we can do it again sometime.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Appreciate you.
No problem.
All right. All right, good stuff. Some of my favorite stuff. We got my good buddy, Thomas Fountain. You can hear him in the background, straight from North Georgia, Nashville, country music artist. And love it. And we got Appalachian Wounded Warriors. They're in here tying flies. I mean, if you can't like our American heroes tying flies, listening to country music, doesn't get any better. So come in here and check this out.
Pain everywhere I roam, no matter where I go, I give it a home. And loss has left me alone, but you can't hold what's meant to be gone. I'm climbing hills 'cause there is no valley. And every step I take, there's something in my way. The storms keep raging, always surround me, but I reach out and put my best foot down and look into a day a little bit brighter. I'm a mountain climber.
Oh my gosh, Thomas, you have to get the biggest one in there. Lord, Lord, oh Lord. Not very happy with you, is he? Dear Lord, Thomas. Lord, oh Lord, look at this. Looks like a salmon, Thomas. Tia, look at this thing. Oh no, my Lord. Look at this fish. Where did you? Holy Toledo.
Every step I take, there's something in my way. The storms keep raging, always surround.
Hearing these guys' story and getting them out on the water, how cool is that?
So it's great. So when we're out with the guys, I mean, through what they've been through and what they've done, they come home, they have a lot of stuff going on.
Right.
And when they get out here, it's just a minute away, just like when we're fishing.
Right.
So it's a minute to put some of that stuff aside.
Yeah.
They kind of get together.
Yeah.
When these guys move back, a lot of them lose touch with the other veterans, the other groups. They kind of move into that family and lose that connection.
Yeah.
And things like this are a great opportunity to connect, get some camaraderie, talk about some shared experiences. It's been great for them.
I'm climbing hills 'cause there is no.
So you know, Robert, hey, anytime I get a chance to do a show and hang out with veterans, it's unbelievable.
You were great support this time.
Yeah, you know, hey, the governor got behind us. The state of West Virginia got behind us. We got to go to Pipestem. You know, we got to hang out with our good friend Claire. And I just want to thank you, and I want to thank Appalachian Wounded Warriors and the people out there that wants to get involved. How do they find you?
They can go to our website at www.appalachianwoundedwarriors.org. Follow us on Facebook. Donations can be made through our website, and just easy as possible.
So there you go. It don't get any more red, white, and blue than that. Come back for more Fly Rod Chronicles next week.